for biochemistry. So obviously this will be 100 questions. All questions will have that pattern, part A and part B. Introduction to biochemistry, consisting of understanding of biochemistry as a discipline, fundamental property of element, their role in formation of biomolecule and in chemical reactions, concept of mole fraction, very easy, molarity, like you have seen 1 mole how much, so that you need to with the SI unit, unique property of water, fundamentals of adsorption, viscosity, distribution law, osmotic pressure, what you know, right? These are very important and very much easy. Do it very quickly, very nicely. Significance of organic reactions, electrochemistry to conductance, voltaic and electrolytic system, chemical bonding, aliphatic and aromatic compound, IUPAC nomenclature, cell biology, structure of cell and various cellular events, function of various subcellular organelles, cell theory and techniques for fractionation of subcellular organelles, composition of cytoskeleton and extracellular matrix, cell cycle, cell division, mitosis, meiosis, those parts you need to study, cell death mechanism, biochemical techniques, chromatographic techniques, their application, centrifugation and chromatography, principles of electrophoresis, spectrophotometry, ELISA and their applications. In biomolecules, key contribution of scientists Hans Krebs, G.N. Ramachandran, Melvin Calvin, Louis Pasteur, Hargobind Khorana Watson. Properties of carbohydrates, lipids, cholesterol, DNA, RNA, process of fermentation and manufacture of biodiesel, amino acids and nucleotide, nutrition like glycemic index, balanced diet, micronutrient. Glycemic index is a very important thing. You know, the ones who are having heavy diseases like sugar, they now see this glycemic index and they do it accordingly. Use of alternate crops, cereals and pulses and their importance, cattle industry and their contribution to greenhouse gases, merits and demerits of vegetarian and non-vegetarian, metabolism, importance of lipid as storage molecule and as a structural component of biomembrane, importance of high energy compound electron transport chain, synthesis of ATP under aerobic and anaerobic condition, role of TCA cycle in central carbon metabolism, importance of anaplerotic reaction and redox balance, properties of metabolic enzymes of the host and pathogen, metabolic engineering for the production of useful biomolecule, bioenergetics and membrane biology. Basic concept of bioenergetics, mechanisms of oxidative phosphorylation and phosphorylation, composition and structure of biomembrane, transport mechanism across biological membrane, concept and mechanism of ATP synthesis, human physiology, mechanism of signal transduction by steroid and polypeptide hormone, process of gaseous exchange in tissue and lung, respiratory adaptation to high altitude, difference between hemoglobin and myoglobin, muscular dystrophy, the role of steroid in muscle building, nitrogen metabolism. What is clinical biochemistry? Constituents of urine, blood and their significance, causation of disease of liver, kidney, mechanism of cancer, triglyceride and lipoprotein and their relationship with various diseases, role of enzyme in diagnosis of various disease, microbiology, the contribution of Louis Pasteur, Edward Jenner and Robert Koch in microbiology and immunology, discovery of antibiotics and their target, microorganisms as model system in genetics and biochemistry, contribution of gut microbiome, basic concepts of metabolic engineering, immunology, immune system including cell, organ and receptor, structure and function of different classes of immunoglobulin, the genetic basis of antibody diversity and the importance of humoral cell mediated and innate immune responses, different types of hypersensitivity and the importance of conventional versus recombinant vaccine, importance of antigen antibody, principle of tolerance, enzymology, enzymes and their importance in biological reactions, difference between a chemical catalyst and biocatalyst, activation energy and its importance in biological reaction, molecular biology consisting of DNA as genetic material, DNA replication, transcription, DNA repair and translation, coding and non-coding region of eukaryotic genome, exposure of E. coli, lacaporian, PCR, expression vector and their importance in biotechnology, merits and demerits of transgenic crops, genomics, proteomics, metabolomics and their importance in human health. This is about biochemistry and this is all the syllabus about prepare quickly. Time is not so much. Best of luck to everyone.